The first thing you notice when you step inside the Tesla factory isn't the size. It isn't the machines. It's the hum. Hundreds of robots, thousands of hands, all moving together in a rhythm that is at once beautiful and relentless. A machine making machines. A dream being forged in steel, electricity, and ambition. But the hum carries another story. A story that isn't in glossy press releases or viral headlines. A story of exhaustion, of sacrifice, of dreams pressed against the weight of reality. For Elon Musk, the Tesla factory is the embodiment of possibility. For the engineers, technicians, and line workers inside, it is a crucible where vision meets human limits. The Model 3 was meant to be the car that changed everything. Affordable, electric, a signal to the world that the future was now. But to build it, Tesla had to gamble on one of the most ambitious production experiments in history. A factory running almost entirely on automation, a vision of efficiency so radical it bordered on obsession. I spoke to an engineer, let's call her Maria, who spent months calibrating a single robotic arm. Every day it was like walking on the edge of a knife, she said. If it failed, the whole line stopped. And when the line stopped, the world noticed. And if the world noticed, Elon noticed. Her eyes glimmered with a mix of pride and exhaustion as she recalled nights spent crouched beneath conveyor belts, checking bolts, rewiring sensors, whispering to machines as if coaxing them to obey. Tesla's dream is intoxicating. The factory floor glistens under harsh fluorescent lights. Shiny car panels glide along belts. Robots lift entire frames as though they were made of cardboard. Sparks fly from welding stations like miniature fireworks. On the surface, it is perfection, a choreography of man and machine. But perfection is expensive, and its cost is counted in sweat, in fatigue, in injuries that rarely make the news. During the infamous production hell of 2018, some employees were clocking 84-hour weeks. Musk himself slept on the factory floor, a symbol of commitment, yes, but also a reflection of the pressure he exerted. Emails leaked internally show a tone of urgency bordering on panic. Production targets that seemed impossible, deadlines that would not bend, and a CEO whose vision was larger than life, almost unbearably so. Yet the factory is also a place of triumph. Machines that seemed impossible to synchronize finally fall into rhythm. Panels line up perfectly. Robots move with precision that seems almost human. Engineers experience moments of ecstatic relief when a production line finally hums as intended. Those moments, Maria told me, they make you feel like you've touched something eternal, like you were part of creating the future. Tesla's approach to automation was revolutionary but fraught with risk. Experts in industrial engineering point out that fully automated production lines rarely work on the first try. Bottlenecks, misaligned robots, unexpected failures, these were part of daily life. Yet each failure taught lessons. Each setback was an opportunity to push the boundaries further. Incrementally, the line began to sing, but the human cost cannot be ignored. Reports from former employees tell of physical injuries, mental exhaustion, and emotional strain. For some, the pace is invigorating. For others, unbearable. The factory rewards resilience and punishes fragility. Ambition here is measured in hours, not achievement, and failure is never a quiet affair. Walking past the assembly lines today, you might see gleaming Model Ys and Model 3s gliding toward completion. Cameras capture the perfection, social media celebrates record-breaking production numbers, and the world applauds the dream realized. Few, however, see the nights spent troubleshooting machines, the engineers sleeping under fluorescent lights, the line workers keeping pace with a rhythm that never pauses. Inside the Tesla factory, every success is borrowed from countless failures. Every innovation is a negotiation between human capability and mechanical precision. And every story, every car, every spark of electricity tells a dual narrative: the triumph of human ingenuity and the toll it demands. It's not just about the machines, it's about people. People who pour themselves into this vision, who risk injury, who sacrifice sleep and sanity in the pursuit of something greater than themselves. And it's about a culture that celebrates speed, efficiency, and perfection, sometimes at the expense of empathy and balance. The factory is a mirror of ambition itself, awe-inspiring, relentless, intoxicating, and occasionally unforgiving. Experts describe Tesla's factory as a bold experiment in industrial design, radical, innovative, sometimes reckless. Yet for the people inside, it is intimate, visceral, and exhausting. The hum of the machines is the pulse of their lives, and every misstep resonates like a thunderclap. They navigate the delicate tension between human fallibility and technological perfection. And when the machines finally rest, when the floor quiets and the fluorescent lights dim, what remains is reflection. The cars stand gleaming, ready to leave the factory and enter the world. The world sees only perfection, a dream realized. But the reality, the struggles, the late nights, the sacrifices, the human cost, lingers in the spaces between the machines, in the quiet hum that never truly fades. Because inside the Tesla factory, dreams and reality are inseparable. Every innovation is a triumph and a challenge. Every success is hard-won, every failure instructive. And sometimes it is the struggle, more than the success, that leaves the deepest mark. As you step away from the factory floor in your mind, consider this. The hum continues, the machines move on, and people keep pushing boundaries. The future is being built here, not in a boardroom, not in press releases, but in the quiet, grueling, awe-inspiring rhythm of human hands and machine precision. And in that rhythm, you hear a truth about ambition. It is beautiful, it is relentless, and it demands everything from those who dare to dream.